Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today's video is more of a reminder than anything. Even if you guys just see this video in your sub feed and realize, oh my god, it's the last day of the event, it's time to tie up all those loose threads, do everything you gotta do before we transition into the unknown beyond, then I'll be content. So this event has proven to be very, very, very good. Lots of things to do, Ogis to farm. Congratulations to those that got them, and even more congratulations to those who continuously try and did not get them. Icicle Punishment, Shalom, they're both really good. Icicle Punishment being a god tier skill, and Shalom being interesting of all things. But today, it's the 21st of May, and if you check the Nyankoropon, and we'll do that now, it says the Nyankoropon for this event is active until 5:22. So lo and behold, we are 5:21 right now, and the day just passed over where I live, so 5:20, 5:21, depending on where you are. If you're in tomorrow yet, I'm already in tomorrow because of future time. But, jokes aside, the update's probably coming Wednesday morning. So Tuesday, the 21st of May, is probably going to be the last day to farm this event. Whether you want to spend that farming or tying up loose ends, rolling the Nyankoropon, whatever that may be, that's it. Like, this is crunch time, right? So, some things that are really important that you should not forget. So, the RTA mode, the RTA character, if you haven't played through RTA mode, maybe give it a try. You can get a cool weapon skin given to you randomly upon completion of it. It's possible to get free Ogis that you can transfer over to other characters. You can also build up more resonance, do things like that. There's the whole RTA experience. So weapon skins, free Ogis, and a chance at the new Ogis as well. They're all in there if you want to try and farm Satan or farm the box in Mount Kuruma, the box behind the house. That's the quickest way to farm weapon skins if you wanted to go about doing that. Whatever you got left to do, those options are there. If you say, I'll put it off eventually, well, that's something you can do. Not only that, so there's the Nyankoropon if you wanted to go in there for Aoi or Akane at all. If you want my personal opinion on the two characters, I think if you get them, that's great. They're not anything to go hog wild for. Akane is really good Fire Slice Vanguard. I don't think she's god tier by any means. But with attack speed mags like Knowledge, Cielo, anything like Mastery that gives slice and attack speed along with other mags that you might have ornamented for fire, or just you're a sword player or anything at all, Akane is really, really fun. I find as a Vanguard she's fun. I really like her spin attack move. I don't think she's super amazing, but I think she's fun. She's a lot better than the likes of Luna. Lots of other Vanguards that are kind of piss poor. She's kind of in the middle somewhere. I don't think she's a must get if anything, but Akane is fun. Aoi is not a must pick either. Like, she's kind of fun to have. Like, if you have her, great, that's fantastic. But she's nothing you really need. Chances are you got Aoi by rolling for the other characters in the lineup, be it Lancelot, Gawain, or even Ho-Oh. I don't know many people that just said, yeah, I want Aoi right away. It's just something that happened, especially with me. And I've actually gotten 4 Aois altogether. And I did that from rolling the 10 OC unit. I was rolling that every day. Pretty much every day, almost every day. I wish I did every day, and I've gotten 2 Vanguards from it, so that's really good. So if you haven't rolled even the discount Nyankoropon that's there, the one where it's 120 OC instead of 160, that's a really good deal considering every other unit is 160 to roll per 5 roll. And we rarely ever get discounts in Onigiri. Like, OC never goes on sale, and discounts are very rare. So if you just have OC and don't know when to spend it, you could try doing that if you want. If you don't care what you get, then you could do it. But if you're not interested at all, you're better off saving your OC, saving your hard-earned money for a unit that's just going to be better down the line, hopefully. That said, if you have any gacha tickets floating around, any Kotonaha tickets, any Torn premium tickets, anything like that, talk to Akane, exchange them, put it all together. Not only that, there is Akane's exchange shop as well, and I think I don't have everything in it personally. I did do a video talking about how important this exchange shop is as a whole, for what's inside of it. And for the most part, everything's really good. The only things I haven't really touched are this one crystal, some Tengu drops, and some drops that I don't really think are important. And the stones, if you have any leftover items, any event drops that you're not going to amount to anything with them, by all means grab this stuff. Very important, if you haven't got it yet, Hades Elios drops. This here, the hidden helmet, is his super, super rare drop. It is the equivalent of like a Tea of Eternal Night, or a Falling Cross, or a Frozen Hellhorn, that kind of tier of a drop. Maybe not as rare as a Frozen Hellhorn. I mean, I don't know, I haven't fought Elios, but it's a very premium drop, and the fact that you get two of them right here, there's no reason you shouldn't grab that, because for what I hear from PC players is that Hidden Helmet is quite the bitch, and they do sell at that 75 OC minimum, so that kind of puts them on the same tier as Teas of Eternal Night. And there's no, to my knowledge, there's never been a reward up Hades Elios, so these might be very, very hard to farm in the future when he comes, but I'm sure enough, if we get anything at all to farm in a future update, we'll be gladly accepting that. But nevertheless, really, really important drops to pick up here, just putting that out there. So I'm going to pick up this Divine Fire Crystal, because I haven't got it yet. That's what I'm talking about. It's right there. I have the drops, Torn tickets, there's nothing I can do with it. I'm not getting 4 more, so I can't grab any more. These Compaytus, I could probably grab a lot, but I guess I will. I usually shit on Compaytus a lot because they couldn't evolve Miyamoto to 150, and that's what we thought they could do. But in actuality, when I got Akane, I fed her not a single weapon. I took Akane straight. Oh no, I did give her some weapons, but I took her straight from like 40 to 100 pure Compaytu. Like, it was the lazy man route, but I'm like, hey, it's 2 inventory slots, let's do it. But Compaytus do add up. It's like OC. It's like everything, every drop adds up into another thing. You're gonna watch my stream? Nothing better to do? I'm kind of in the same boat right now. Like, I was like, I want to watch a show, but I didn't want to play a game I was playing, and I'm like, you know what? Today's like the second, like I did a lot of Onigiri today, like I farmed a lot of stuff I needed to do, like I did my last minute stuff already, and I'm like, you know what, someone else might need to know that little wake up call, like, hey, like tomorrow's going to be like the last day, update Wednesday morning, if you have any loose ends, now's the time to get them. Someone said, use the built Tempest recipe halfway to my Tempest and my Spark recipe, you'll have a Spark by tomorrow. That's awesome, you're making good progress, that's great. So yeah, this whole exchange shop, you haven't got a lot of the good stuff in there, that's great. I mean, it's not great if you haven't got it, but, it's great stuff to get. It's great if you've got it. Not only that, like I mentioned, the Young Koropon, if you had anything you wanted to do in there. The exchange shop, farming for Ogis, you want to give it one last try. All your RTA stuff, if you want to transfer Ogis over, you want to get them weapon skins, like I said before, now's the time to do that. It's also the perfect time to throw on an old Aurogiri stream for something that you want to learn, like something that's like, let's say there's like an Aurogiri video that's like an hour long and I'm talking about something and it's something maybe you wouldn't listen to ordinarily, but if it's just something you want to listen to in the background just to give you a reason to farm, throw on some Aurogiri. Maybe if you want to farm the weapon scans, you want to farm Satan, whatever it may be in RTA, throw that on, just go in there and do it. I hear it's always a good way to get through the farm. My headset died, and that kind of bugs me. Okay, yeah, you're saving your restores. This event didn't give us that many restores. We got about the 50 a day. I used a bunch of them yesterday for experience tickets. But yeah, you never know what the next event's going to be. You're damn right about that. I also want to note that the OC campaign is probably over by now. Like, I'm not going to check. But don't put it, like earlier I was talking about, rolling OC every day or getting those discounted stuff, you haven't got it yet. Like, If you're maybe that's for like if you were on the fence on it and you already had the OC for it. Like I wouldn't put OC in right now because a new update's on the horizon for sure. Like if you waited this long to roll, it's probably for good reason. Don't let me pressure you into rolling. Just saying there's deals to take advantage of if you ever felt inclined to do that and you don't want to regret it. I just don't want anyone to have any regrets Wednesday morning, because every time there's a new update, I'll always have a couple people come in the stream and be like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to do this thing. Oh shit, I have all these drops. I didn't trade them in. Oh damn it." And then it's just like the meme, like, "Oh shit, here we go again." Like literally. Yeah. Yeah. I got the OC down. I got the OC down. I'm never really worried about restoring. Okie doke. So, one thing that I have to do, exactly. One thing that I have to do is that throughout the course of this event, I have gotten 4 Kotonaha Aoi tickets, or scrolls. And I think I'm going to get the 5th one right now, because this is going to go away in 2 days. I have enough Yorozus for 2 Vanguards, I believe. So I have a 4 scroll Aoi. I'm going to top her off right now. I'm going to grab it now. I've never bought a character with Yozurus before. Not because I think she's the greatest thing in the world or the best support, but the fact that I have 4 to 5 and we might not ever see these characters again. And in the future we'll probably get a scroll of awakening and it won't be worth it, but I'm also saving that for Satan too. But, it is what it is. I figured I'm going to get the guarantee right now and save my scrolls for other things. Not going to grab an Akane though. Even though I have 2 scrolls of her, I don't think it's that valuable to grab a 3rd one. Like, just 2 scrolls fun. Like, I just use her for fun. She's not god tier, like I said. So this is the last day, pretty much Thunder. Like, today, tomorrow. Like, the 21st should be the last day, essentially. Like, we're closing in on it. Unless they want to postpone the update. If all things go as planned, then yes, we're on the last day of it. And there's also the outfits for the characters right there, and there's all these manifestation things. The weapon skins. I only have the wand one. I might try and farm the spear one, but that could be quite monotonous. I don't really care for it actually. My honest opinion on weapon skins is I think weapon skins are implemented incorrectly. I think weapon skins belong to certain weapons. Like, you should be able to put a weapon skin, like, you should be able to associate a weapon skin with a weapon. So, like, let's say you're one of the people that don't like the appearance of the other side. Like, I've heard this debate a lot, as Eva mentions it herself, is that, or not even a debate, it's just this point, that the other side weapons are really, really powerful, they're really strong, but some people just don't like the aesthetics of it, because it's like this dark soul edge looking weapon that doesn't have an aura, and like, I don't know, like the other side staff's really, really, really good. However, like, some people don't like the appearance of it. Like, I really, really love the Aoi weapon skin accessory. I like it because it's for staff. However, weapon skins, how they work is that when you put it on, it's a blanket. So if you ever had the Zunko accessories, the bow or the sword, and you just, like, let's say you really, really, really hate the appearance of one of your weapons. So you slap on the Zunda sword thing so it looks like you have a lightsaber. And then it's like, okay, cool, so now I don't have to worry about this. And then you switch to your, like, Gale, and it's like the Zunda weapon again. You're like, what the fuck? This is ugly. Like, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that all my weapons look the same when you put a skin on. I think that's gross, to be super honest. Like, we're gonna in the inevitable future, we're gonna have a point where I'm gonna have a White Brilliance and I'm gonna have a raid and I'm gonna love how awesome they look, but I might not like the look of, let's say, for example, the Elios weapon. Let's say I hate its look. So I want to put on the weapon skin from this event for the spear. Well, now I have a weapon skin on the friggin' White Brilliance, and that's a sin. That's a sin. A super sin. Like, super sin 710 super sin god blue, purple, yellow. Like, that's how big of a sin it is. Okay, and it would still like not even be a main character. That's how big of a sin it would be. It'd be like what they did to Gohan. But yeah, like weapon skins, they should be per weapon. They shouldn't be a blanket thing. So I'm not super motivated. I think the look of the spear skin is cool, but if it's gonna change all my spears to it, then no thank you. Like when I change weapons, I want to be able to see my weapon. Like sometimes I can just look at my weapon in my hand before I know what skills are there, rather than just looking at skills. Exactly. Yeah, I want the skin to be specifically on each weapon. Yeah, the Verna, oh man, like man, they did Gohan dirty. Yeah, you can use a rename ticket once a month. Once a month you can. Okie dokie. So what clothes am I wearing? I'm wearing the angel top with the dragon arm pieces, with the white garter belts, with the gothic dress white, and my things on my heads, my devil horns. But to bring that up fully, devil hairpiece black, dragon white, angel chantilly, gothic dress fantasy, and lady garter snow white. I think Mystic Gohan was a good idea. Like I liked it. However, it's not that they gave him Mystic. I think it was really cool that Gohan as a human Saiyan hybrid found a new path like towards power as opposed to his father, because Gohan didn't want to become a clone of his father. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to be just like another one of his dad, like just another Saiyan. I like the fact that he got this divine power. It was really cool because humans are very, very superstitious. Humans have religions. Like the only religion that the Saiyans had was the Super Saiyan God, and that was literally just a really, really, really strong guy named Yamahoshi. It wasn't anything to do with supernatural at all. Like, but humans are known to be like we've been religious our entire existence. So for Gohan to get a godlike power, the mystic training of the gods, it was really cool. I loved that. I thought it was really cool. Like there's the super angry side of Gohan, and then there's this tamed anger, mystic, arrogant as all fuck Gohan. Like Ultimate Gohan's amazing. When he walks up to Boo and he's like, "Fight you? No, I want to kill you." Like that was awesome. But yeah. But that's the life he wanted. But yeah, enough about Gohan. I could talk about I could talk about anything. Legit, I could talk about anything. Can you run with me? I'm not running anything right now. I'm just putting out a public service announcement that today is going to be the last day to do stuff. So if you haven't got your Ogi yet, you want to give that one last try, have at her. Have at her. If you want to get everything from this exchange shop, have at her. The time is near. That's Gargoyle, Kotonaha, Aoi, 145. Yes. 150. Oh, I didn't even use the skill points so good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, just a further note on Aoi, like a lot of her skills say they take wisdom, and I have put nothing into mind. And like she still casts her skills, and it confuses me because every other character needs mind, and I put everything into wisdom, and she still works. It really bugs me. Oh yeah. A lot of people put like fix blitz, fix blitz, fix blitz, and they'll be like, "It's working as intended. Just beat it." But I can't even tell if Aoi takes mind or not. I can't. I'm gonna do this if she actually has SP, but I honestly can't tell. Because she's using wisdom to cast skills, and it makes no sense. Alright, by the way, my Gargoyle level 95 versus my Satan 92. Oh, yeah, assist partner wise, yeah. Yeah, Satan's very, very frail. Satan has half the health of the others. Yeah. Like, assist partner wise, since I've leveled up a couple, I guess, if we're just talking about this. Like, my Satan's 145, 145. Her health is 50,000 with, like, max power, max vit. No, never. I've never just done it independently. I've always done it as a stream. But she only has, like, 58,000 health. And Parvis is even less. And Aoi is almost there. But I know what you're saying. Like, I don't have any other partners leveled up that high, but yeah, Satan's health and defenses are a lot less than the others. 23,000 defense on Aoi and 20, yeah. Like, Aoi already has more defense than Satan. Like, Satan's like a glass cannon, essentially, and she makes you a glass cannon. That's her whole dynamic. I should, though. I should. Get some people together, run it, and do that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll log on. We'll do that. We'll take a more direct approach. We'll do it, for sure. So yeah, we're 25 or 20 minutes in. That's probably a lot longer than I wanted to talk, but I appreciate the audience. So once again, today is your last day. Let this, like you said earlier, it's an Oro alert. That's what I want. But remember, like, tomorrow's going to be the last day to get everything in this exchange shop. Anything you want out of the Black Cat, the weapon skins, try your hand at Ogies, RTA stuff. Please don't say, oh man, I had all these Ogies and RTA and I didn't transfer them over. Like, go do that, please. Like, I just don't want anyone to be left behind. No one to be like, oh shit, I didn't know. You know, that's why I'm putting this out there. So, and if you have friends that don't watch me, you know, for whatever reason, just ask them, what's wrong with you? Get some help. But for the other part, you know, you should, you know, let your friends know, hey, the update's about to end. Do you want to farm? Do you want to try and clear out this exchange shop? Like, you know, now's the time. Tomorrow's the time. That's it. And I'm probably going to be working tomorrow, so I got to put this video out now. On your birthday, June 11th, I should bring Oshu back to life. I mean, I don't know. Depends. Depends what's going on June 11th. I could, if I remember, I could do a shout out, but yeah, true. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to transfer the character to RTA anyway, or they'll automatically make them RTA or not RTA or whatever at any time. But yeah, like whenever they post an update thing, like that'll probably be the time, like, hey, go convert this character to a real character. I don't really know. Have I seen JP's new partner? I have. Orihime's really, really cool. You remind me constantly? Alright, that's views. Should you get the maid outfits even if you don't have them? It's really up to you. On one hand, they're going to be stuck in your inventory forever if they don't release them. On the other hand, if they ever re-release them, they'll probably put the maid outfits back. So if you don't have either of them, I wouldn't worry about it. Because the problem is with the Kotonaha event is that we've never seen JP nor PC receive it again. So we don't know if they'll ever come back again. That's why I use Yozuru's to get the 5th Aoi. Because I don't know if they're ever coming back again. They're like the equivalent of like a it's an event. It's not going to be in the permanent realm of the game. It's a limited time thing. Like just like Icicle Punishment, just like Shalom, just like all those skills. We don't know if they're coming back. We don't even know. But honestly, they need to start putting things like that in the Nyankoro Pons. Like they have the capacity to make skills like Icicle Punishment, Shalom, Zunda Arrow, all those things. They should have a Nyankoro Pon for them. And like they should just make more skills. Like no more sublimes. Make a sublime Ogi for everyone. For sure. So you guys, your next update is Gala Part 2 or another Halloween. I think those are out of season. Super Salami? Oh, okay. But if you want my predictions, we'll finish that. We'll finish that with some predictions about the next update. This is quite a long video. Like I watched another YouTuber for like Fire Emblem Heroes, and he did like a 20-minute video of me wanting to learn something or figure out his opinion on something. And I'm like, this is a fucking long video. But we're already like 30 minutes in. You guys are just great. What I think is coming next is, let's say, a couple things. So Gala, I don't think Gala's coming again. Another thing, good point. If you haven't gotten the Akane accessories yet, and you want them because they're actually good, 70% affinity for sword, odachi, axe, and spear, fire, wind, attack percent. If you wanted those, you haven't got them yet, that's something you could potentially roll for. But if you've tried and you failed, it's up to you. But they are good accessories to get. Just wanted to put that out there. That's another reason to roll the Vanguards being a secondary desire. But for next update, yeah, like Mocha said, Ice Wolf or other gargoyles is his guess. And I tend to agree. I think everything is in line to give us Ice Wolf, Oguchi Makami officially, and the other gargoyle sisters. Like, I think lined up wise, like story wise, if they want to go with a story based thing, they're gonna put them two in. Either Ice Wolf or Gargoyles then Ice Wolf, but they were both released very, very like not much delay between the two on PC. Like it was one then the other back to back. I don't remember the order, but it could be either one of those. And both of them had like a dungeon to do, so and they both have good accessories, things to roll for, all that stuff. Yeah, Dark Fin. So I know a lot of people want Dark Fin, and you're not wrong, because it is a new weapon. It is a new set of Magatama's Rain. It is highly desirable. However, I think it's too recent for us to get it. The reason for that being is that it's in recent memory when PC got that. It was like 2-3 months ago, not that long. Like when JP got it, then PC got it. I don't think it's going to drip drop down to console just yet. I think we'll probably see that one closer to the fall. I want to say. But I mean, if we're getting Aoi and Akane, then I think we are in line to. We're more inclined to see the wolf, and we're more inclined to see the wolf and the gargoyles. However, you bring up a good point. It's not that they had a Dark Fin and a Redux. It's that they had their summer event, and it could be possible we could get the summer event next month. At the end of this month, we could get summer. They could just throw that right in there, and that's probably the most likely choice is summer update, because we're right on the horizon of summer. June, July, August, that's summer. So the first time the Dark Fin boss ever appeared was in the summer event with Sealed Inochiyo or Kiyoshi Inochiyo, whatever you want to call her. And that was an event with Sasuke and Sealed Inochiyo. And it was a summer event. That's where they first introduced the Magatama reroll items and the Articles of Awakening. And we've already had those in the game, so they're conscious of that. And I think that's a good indication of what's coming. So if we don't get a summer update in June, like, think about it. We get summer update in June, and then we get the Ice Wolf, and then we get, like, Gargoyles, and then we get Dark Fin. Like, that would make much more sense. But originally, the summer update did have the Dark Fin before they re-released it as a boss for the Water Mags. So the Dark Fin has been there twice, but it's not necessarily a Redux, because the first time Dark Fin showed up, it was not to farm the Dark Fin weapons or the mags. He was just there as a summer boss to do summer boss stuff. For Lyra's sake, you hope Makami? Yeah. Possibly. I wouldn't mind gargoyles because now I'm talking so much for a video. This is why we don't call oral alerts, because it's over 20-30 minutes. But what's the word here? It's on the tip of my tongue. So back when we had the Satan update, nobody really not many people, like, the Satan update wasn't well received because it was very tedious to farm and people didn't like doing golden weapon hunt over and over and over. And it wasn't well received, and I praised it because I'm like, oh good, a rest month, a time to do other things, right? So it was right after we had the super farm heavy Itsuko, and we had Zunko, and then we had Itsuko like right after like 4 months of straight farming. Then we got Satan like a month off. Then we got the girls, the singers, and that was a very farm heavy event too. The golden chocolate, they weren't even gold. The white and the chocolate monsters, the idols, like that was a pretty farm heavy update as well. And then we got this update early, and this is a super farm heavy update. And then if we get Makami next month, that's an even more farm heavy update. Like we're gonna have like 3 crunch time updates back to back to back. I think they might want to give us rest or the summer update, and for some people summer update is very restful. It could be summer update, or it could be gargoyles. I think gargoyles or summer update would be pretty tame, something that you could do every day but not the whole day. Like this event, because of the Ogies that were random every run and you could do 1,000 runs and not get it, it demanded a lot of energy, demanded a lot of time, demanded a lot of things because of the fear of missing out. No one wants to be the guy that's like, oh shit, I didn't get this Ogie. Eva went through that. Lyra went through that. Everyone went through that. Like I went through that. Like everyone's like, I need to get this thing. Like my negative is hard ice, but I still want to get ice punishment. Because when those ice mags come along, like everyone's thinking, well shit, I want this when the ice mags come. That fear of missing out was huge this update. Huge. People need a break a little bit, because then if it just keeps going heavy, people are going to get burnt out and they're not going to get stuff. Like we saw this with Yogg Part 2, like we saw this with a lot of events where it's like super farm heavy, and they just didn't want to play during really good updates, and it really ruins your progress. This happened to me one time. We had like a 10-day fever, and me and Lara played Overwatch for like a week, and I didn't do any of it. Like, it happens. Is the Gargoyle Sisters going to be another warding grind again? I'm not sure. I think they have a dungeon where you fight them in the event. But I don't know if it's how heavy it is farming it. I don't know if you get I don't know what there is to get. Like, oh no! Oh yeah. Well, I got my thing twice, but I'm not running tonight. No. But yeah, like it's there. I don't know how much of a grind the gargoyles are. I don't know what their achievements are. I don't know what the prize is. But when it's Ogies like this that come from the blessing of a god, not from how many times you run, not from how many drops you collect, just randomly every time you do it, you know, that's a must. That's a crazy farm heavy thing. I don't think the gargoyle update comes with a prize on the same scale as Icicle Punishment. So whether it does have a thing or not, like whether it's just achievements or whether it's achievements or just drops or exchange shop, I don't know what the next event's going to bring. What's a GWH? I don't know what that means. GWH. A Gawain? Is that Gawain? I don't know. Oh, Golden Weapon Hunt. Jesus Christ. Took me forever. I got that right before I saw it. Golden Weapon. Yeah, for sure. No one says you have to farm golden weapon hunt. The Japanese were smart and they farmed uh, dragon arcs and they killed the crystals and the fish infinitely. Those smart guys, because they actually in the patch notes said, yeah, you can't do this. Like we never did this. But yeah, it's the only problem with golden weapon is just it's the most effective thing, efficient thing to do. Nothing against it. It's just yeah. But I feel you. I feel you. Hopefully it'll be something good. Whatever it is, hopefully it's something good. Hopefully, hopefully there's gonna be more Magatama resets, a good event, good achievement, something that's not super grind heavy. Like I think a good event is something that has you playing for 1 to 3 hours a day, and it's enough to do good progress for that day. Make you feel like yeah, I played today. That's a good event. An event like this where you're playing, you start farming for 1, 3, 4, 5 hours a day of constant farming, the same dungeon, doing the same thing. Like, man, it gets dry. But on the other hand, they could just give us Elios. Elios could come, and I'd be really happy. Out of all the things I want personally, what Oro wants is Oro doesn't want Makami, Oro doesn't want Gargoyles, Oro doesn't want Summer, Oro wants Elios and Blitz to be fixed at the same time. That's what I want. That's the update I want. Why? Because it's going to bring the boys back together. Like when it's just little events that everyone can run on their own and it's all independent and it's all very easy, it's all dumbed down so everyone can do it, it's all laissez-faire, it's all, oh, I don't need anyone to do this, I can do it by myself, there's no reason to run with anyone. Like, those events are fun occasionally, but like when it's the big events like Yogg, that's when the boys get together. That's when my friends get on, that's when What Do goes out there. That's when we go in. Like those are like the best times. Like Lucifer, Mephi, Yogg, all those times where everyone's like, "Oh man, when are you getting home? Oh man, when are you getting on? Oh, I can't wait to go in when you get." Like those are the best times. Like everyone's had those. Hopefully, everyone that plays with a group or friends, they always have those moments like, "Oh man, this event is so hype. I can't wait to get on, and we're just gonna go rip that thing up." Like that's what I want as someone who's at like the end game of content. That's what I want. I want something to be like, we've been building power over all these months. Oh, I'm gonna farm this so I can get like 100 fallen crosses, or I can get all this stuff, and I'll be ready for whatever they throw at me. And I have 3 Tempests. I've made 6 of them, and I keep replacing the ones that would lower defense. Like I keep bettering myself, but for what? Like, is this game about bodybuilding or is this game about fighting? Like you can't really have one without the other. Onigiri endgame. Snap. You got to do this dungeon with half your mags and half your weapons. Go. And RTA was not what it was supposed to be. RTA was RNG attack, not time attack. Whoever gets that weapon first from the chest, that's it. I talked about this the other day, but what they should have is every week. Literally, they just need to do weekly stuff. Like Fire Emblem Heroes does this. Like every week, there's an arena. You do your time. You do your best run, and then you get rewards every week for what you do. Like Onigiri should have a time attack for every dungeon in the game every single week. Like they should just do that. Like there should be overall times, like a grand Hall of Fame best time ever on this dungeon. But then every week there should be like a new thing that's in the game. Like make a calendar. Say, hey, like who can kill the most of this enemy in a week? Like who can kill the most Satans? Who can kill the most this? And then like top 10 players get a prize, top 100 players get a prize, and then everyone else who participates gets a prize. Like just something. Something to work for. And that's all they need to do. Like, oh, this week it's the fucking guy and make it like off the cuff things, like random stuff. Like Like little challenges, like little fun things. Like they could do that and it'd be really fun. Like, oh, like there should be one like, oh, who can kill? Well, I mean, not an energy based thing. It can't be energy because then that's pay to win, and I would boycott it every time. I would not participate. I do one run and that's it. Yeah, Tuesday nights into Wednesdays. That's when the new update is. Um, but on that point, like that's I've never really thought of that concept before, but it could be really fun. Like, who can kill the most flies in a day? Oh yeah, boy! Like that's just gonna trigger like everyone who played in 2015, 2016. Who could kill the most flies, guys? Who could do it? I can't wait to equip negative drop boost to go do it. Oh yeah, who could kill the most flies? I have a secret strategy on how to do it, and you wouldn't be able to beat me because I'd be able to farm overnight. And no, I'm not taping my L1 down. But legit, it could be really fun. Straight no pineapple. Fuck. Oh man, I remember doing it every day, an hour a day, every day, sometimes more. But it's just the little things like that. Like it's exciting. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to do. Like not some infinite farm bullshit. Like who can kill the most Layatsus this week? And that's like running the fucking um the thing in Sekigahara, the big battlefield. Like that'd be really fun. Who can murder the most purple archers? You know, like who can kill the most Harakunes? No. It can't be that big of a prize. It has to be little prizes. Like it could be 100 free OC for all I care. It could be 100 free OC and 10 soul legs. It could be something. It could be anything. It could be a gotcha ticket. Like speed running dungeon events before Vanguards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The dungeon dash. The dungeon dash, yeah. I remember them. I tried to do the Satan one. I tried really hard, but it wasn't like super fast time. Now the problem is doing it now is that, and kudos to everyone who plays this game, that 75% of every total player in this game, and I'm making the statistic up completely, but it's how I feel. This is one of those left brain or right brain statistics where it's based on how I feel, not on facts. So I feel like 75% of the people who play this game could run the fuck through the game and kill everything up till like everything beyond Tanegashima in like ease, not even worrying about it. They wouldn't even wag their finger at it. Like we could kill 90% of this game that's not behind like energy or that's not abyss in the snap of our fingers. Like as a community, we're very, very strong. Like if they can't release dungeon dashes because everyone's just gonna go in there and rip the shit out of everything that exists, because there's no telling how powerful people are at endgame. Like, do people have 3 Tempests? Do people have Fusion Bear? Do people have knowledge? Do people have Cielos? Do people have masteries? Do people have full slice? Do people have this, that, this, that, this, that? There's so many different areas in which some players are going to be stronger than others, and like there's no telling who's going to be good for what. The last indicator showing like how strong the general community was the Titans, you know, the chocolate monsters. Like when we all went out there and we fought Chocolate, and we saw who was doing big numbers. We saw who was doing really good numbers. But it all came down to what weapons people had, what techniques they used. You know, like every class is different, and every player of every class is different too. Like it's hard to out DPS Rolling Thunder, but it's also good to be a bow, shoot it once, and just hide and wait. That's a rogue strategy. You know, one of them DCs and one of them doesn't. But like there's so much potential in this game. So many things to do. So many things to do. The chocolate mag too. Yeah, light sheet. Exactly. For sure. But like, there's so many things they can do, and that's I do want to start doing a thing like every other day of the week. If it's not a guide or anything like that, just taking a couple seconds to do a pro tip, to do a either a pro tip of something, hey, this will help you guys out, or just talking about, hey, this is something they could do in the game. Sort of like what we're doing right now, just talking about what they could do. I love that stuff. I love talking what if, things they could do. If I do that 2-3 times a week, try and put out some more content for you guys for sure. And just talk about ideas. Because many times we talked about, hey man, look at these titles, look at this stuff. What if this? What if that? You know, so many things to talk about to make this game better. Because that's, at the end of the day, there's two important things that I want to do for this game, you know, with Aurogiri. And those are, you know, educating the community, you know, making sure you guys are up to date on things, finding, you know, what I think is important to do, getting the right approach, you know, having guides that should be updated to let, you know, anyone that comes into the game and wants to get good at the game, giving them a venue to, you know, it's like, hey, here's a guide on how to get good at the game, how to, you know, figure things out. Like, that's the main purpose. And then the other purpose is, you know, let's talk about ways to make this game better. Because if Cyberstep looks at any of it, it's like, well, like, imagine you're a Cyberstep employee and you look at my videos, it's just a bunch of streams. But imagine if there's a certain strain of videos, it's like, hey, these are guides on how to play our game that the community appreciates, the community uses, the community follows. If Cyberstep ever were to look at a guide and say, hey, this is what the community is doing, they look at it, they look at what players like, what players don't like, this is what they do, this is what they don't do, they're going to learn, okay, this is what we should do, this is what we should improve upon, so on and so forth. But I don't think they will ever look upon that. But if they look at player trends, like what mags people use, what weapons people use, what skills people use, if ever they ever looked at that metadata, you know, there's going to be some consistency, some basis for it. And then the other part is, let's talk about things to make this game better. Because if we get ideas to make this game better all the time, and it's in everyone's head, and everyone's talking about it, and everyone's commenting about it, and everyone's tweeting to them about it, saying, hey, this is a good idea, we should do it, then, you know, hopefully the message gets across. Because one of the things I talked about for years was, you know, it'd be great to reroll Magatamas. I'd pay $5 to reroll a Magatama. I would do it right away. Like, I talked about that for years, and that eventually came. Not saying it's because of me, but it's a common interest. I don't think you should send me my guides because I'm very, very, very undisciplined in them. As of late, if I make new guides, like I kind of plan to make some shorter guides, abridged guides, Oro abridged, let's say. And an example of Oro abridged is literally, you want to play Spear? Okay, 100 Vitality, 75 Mind, rest in a dex, going 12 points at a time, only put points into it where you get a point into critical. You got to min-max those two values, either your dex, your whiz, and then after that you want to get a total of 120 power, no more, no less. That's just for Lancelot weapons. That's your stats. After that, you have to go 105. You have to get to 105. You got to get 3 105 mags. You should try to get a Sparrow mag, get a good ornament on it, and then work your way up, get some weapons, get your 115s, get your Gargoyles, your Nova, your Rhyme, your Storm, get the Satan weapon. It's pretty easy to get. Satan's kind of weak to beat now. Get your Satan weapon, get Lightning on it, and then use that to beat Sleet, then use Sleet to beat Infernal, use Infernal to beat Levin, complete that circle, get all the weapons, smelt them all up, put skills that match the weapons on it. Like, it'd be so abridged. Like, to me, it's so common sense, but it's just point and it's not really point and click, but to me it feels like that. Like, in my mind, everything is common sense, but to others it's a fucking mess. But I'm not gonna send my guides to them. Like, if I made them better, then I would, but as of right now, I wouldn't do it. But I feel you. Yeah, you whispered me you had a question or something. I'll answer that question and then I gotta get out of here. I was supposed to do this for like 10 minutes and it's been 15 minutes. You guys getting me going. How do you get 120 power? You have to be a high level. You have to be a high level, so if you're a daring type or you're a power type, you get a huge boost of power just for existing. It's like 27 for power and 26 for daring, and daring is just better. Like, see these two numbers, 26, 27, well, they kind of flip, but not really. But you have to have 94 points plus 26 if you're daring, and it's 120 power. So you ask question, with my Supreme Spear and how I lose a lot of attack being low life, how would I make it work with the Thunderquake fused? So with the Supreme Spear and how you lose a lot of attack being on... So the thing about the Supremes and the... Yeah, it's base plus bonus. Yeah, like I have 94 out of 100 here, and then 94 plus 26 that you get as a bonus just for existing adds up to 120. That's all we're saying. Like my vitality is 123. Like it's total values. So the thing about those weapons, the Reverence and Supreme, wow, there's a lot of these staffs in here. So let me pull up a Supreme real quick. Okay, didn't crash, fantastic. So the Supreme, its values are different than the Gargoyles. Like the Gargoyles synergize 100% with 105's Fuse Tempest, whereas the Supreme and the Reverence, they have it worded so that, you know, if power 120 or more, 1500 extra attack. If level 128 or more, 10% attack. Pierce, Dark, Impact, and then it says rank 5 Spear, Skill Force 70%. If under remaining 40% HP, negative 40% attack. So basically, if you are under 40% HP, you get 40% attack. It can. Hey Vanitas, how you doing? So the thing about this is that if you go under 40, you lose a lot of attack. So essentially, there's three categories for weapons, okay? That give skill force. So you have weapons like the Gargoyles that are stronger the weaker the player, and those synergize 100% with 105 mags because they also do the same thing. And that's the same thing with Fuse, same thing with Tempest. The lower your health, if you go under that threshold of health, you get more power. And the weapons synergize that way and react accordingly. So that's one type of weapons, the low health weapons. On the other side of the spectrum, there are high health weapons. So weapons that you want to use that give you a bonus the higher your HP. So that includes weapons like the Other Side, the Day 10 Reunite Sky, and the Nadir. So the Nadir gives you extra bonuses for being above 50% HP. So if you're like under half with the Nadir, your attack gets cut in half. If you're under 40% with Reverence and Supreme, your attack goes down pretty much by half, 40%. So they have they're stronger weapons, but they have a huge disadvantage when under a certain health percentage. So you have high health weapons and low health weapons. And then in the middle of this spectrum, so you have low health on one side, high health on the other. In the middle, you have just weapons that don't care. So the example of a thing that doesn't care would be a Knowledge Magatama. Knowledge Magatama gives you the same skill force regardless if your HP is at 100 or your HP is at 1%. It doesn't matter. It's consistent. It's consistent. So there are some weapons that are consistent. Like I think the Earth is like that, but I'm not sure. I don't even pay attention to skill force at this point in the game, to be honest. Like the Earth is if your remaining HP is 75% or more, it gives you 50% skill force. If remaining HP is 90% or more, you get another 100 skill force. So the Earth actually gives you an extra 100 skill force if you're above 90% HP. So that puts the Earth as a high HP weapon, not a low HP weapon. So the Earth is an example of a high HP weapon. The Other Side is an example of a max HP weapon. The Other Side has to be max HP if you're getting this huge attack bonus, or super super low HP for you gain a super bonus. So other side is like the extremes of both degrees, but most of the time you'd rather be full health than low health. I'm trying to think of an example of a weapon that is just universally strong, to be honest. Yeah, my other side got 13,365, which is a pretty decent roll in my opinion. Not the greatest roll, but yeah, it might have low rolled like 1,000. But just to answer this, so the Abyss, how does the Abyss work? Is the Abyss like the others? Yeah, the Abyss is a low health weapon. The Fallen Star, I'm curious about this one. If under remaining, so the Fallen Star, if level 125 or more, you gain 2,500 attack. It just gives you flat skill force for existing. If under remaining 80%, yeah, it's under 80%. If under, so the others, wow, I didn't know the Fallen Star was like that. I completely forgot. Like, I don't pay attention to this at all. If under remaining 80%, like the other side's like an in the middle weapon, so it's kind of in the middle, but it's not omnipotent. But basically, the Fallen Star is one where you can't be full health. Well, you can be full health, it doesn't matter. But if you want the maximum potential, you got to be half health, but not below 40%. So you can be like from 50 to, I don't know, it's weird. Anywhere from 41% to 80%, you get a huge skill force bonus. So you need these event mags to synergize with weapons that are on the high HP side. Yeah, more or less, you know. Whether, and half the time, it gets into a category where you just don't care. So, like, oh, I'm using, like, sometimes, unless it's a weapon that really lowers your attack, like the other side lowers your attack by 7,500. Now, that's a big number. However, at some parts of the game when you have a, like, 80,000 attack, that's not that big of a deal of an attack drop. It doesn't really care. But when you have weapons like the Nadir, like the Supremes and the Reverence that lower it by 1%, those ones are scary. The other side, it's not that terrifying to lose that attack. Other side, actually, I don't think other side ever makes you lose stats based on your health. It doesn't. The other side just has two positives. The other side's kind of very consistent. That's why a lot of people really like the other side. Just because whether you're at high health or low health, you get a bonus. Low being higher than high, but high still being one. But even if you're in the middle of your health, you just don't gain a bonus. It's not a negative. So other side's as close as we probably have to just a universal weapon. Whether your HP is high or low, other side's going to work. But you're going to be stronger at full health, but super weak at low health. But it's not something you're going to like, kill yourself for. You're not about to use like Feast of the Damned and just like go in for 10 seconds. Like, oh, I'm so much stronger because I have 20% more attack. It's like, yeah, okay, you do. However, you're going to die. Or if you're not using Feast of the Damned, if anything hits you, you're going to die. Like, you could go in Moth Orchid Benton's Blessing and go and do that, but they only do that for like 10 seconds. Like, you're going to get hit twice anyway. You're not planning to survive. Like, I don't see it as a practical thing to ever be in a situation where, like, okay, I'm fighting this boss, and it's like Eldritch Beast, and I'm using my Reverence, and I don't want to, like, I want to hit him with my maximum potential, so I'm going to wait for my health to regenerate and get to this certain threshold, and, like, no, it doesn't happen that way. You fight. Like, whether your attack's lower or higher, just eat a Shenlong or not, and go on. But, yes, in some situations, you want to use a high HP weapon, and when you're at low HP, you want to use a low HP weapon. That's pretty much how you offset it. That's how you do it. And if you don't want to worry about it, then you use universal mags like Knowledge, Wind Knowledge, Lightning Knowledge, and the soon to be the Makami mag. I don't know if it has a health requirement on it or not. Fusion Bear is consistent. Those kind of mags like that, and the soon to be Rain Knowledge. Like, they're all going to be consistent mags, and you just use them whatever you have. Yeah, like the 105s, yeah, it was a big thing. It was part of the meta back in the day to be low HP, like with double edge cut, things like that. That was their first thing. It's like, it's the anime effect, you know. And there are horse mags as well. You're absolutely correct. I do have one of those. just for comparison, I think a horse mag is, I think it is consistent. Just for the sake of looking at it. 100% skill force, 125% more skill force. What is this? 130% more skill force, 160% skill force, just based on level all the time. Yeah. So basically, they are good. Yeah. So the horse mags. Yeah, that's an example of a consistent mag, and usually when a Magatama has that consistent effect, so like the knowledge mags, all those mags, horse mags, it's usually at the cost of a negative Dura effect. That's usually how it goes. So it's either high health or low health requirement, or there's none and it just takes more Dura. But hey, Eva, yeah, I actually started it by looking at the exchange shop, and I did buy the bud. I did, because I looked through it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab this now because I told people they gotta do it. But thanks for worrying about me. And I did buy the Aoi from the exchange shop, the black cat. I got that and I put it in. Made that because it's now or never. We talked about that. Buy the bud, exactly. Not the Canadian bud, the blue bud, the ball. Yeah, well, horses. I mean, Oda kills horses if you have Oda, but I can't just say Oda button. Just use the Oda button. Use the Oda button, damn it. Oro, can you make a guide on how to do this? Yeah, get Oda. Like, I can't do that. But one horse is weak to, like, the lightning horse is weak to wind, and the wind horse is weak to lightning. And then one of them is also weak to ice, and one of them is also weak to mountain, I believe. I'm not too specific on it, though. I haven't fought horses in a long time, but they both take neutral damage from dark, and dark and flight seem to work very well on them. That's why Oda works. But aside from that, wind for one, lightning for the other. Yeah, if we had an Elios, we'd probably be able to go beat shit out of them. There you go. You get some Odas. Oda with a knowledge is really good. Knowledge Oda with a Chiami. 3 knowledges Chiami. Really good build for doing it. Really good build because you get so many multi-hits off the drill. That's how you do it. Chiami. A dark Chiami or a crit Chiami or a crit force Chiami. Good shit. Good shit. Okay. An hour long. I just wanted to tell you guys the farm stuff. We had so many questions. It happens. I expect it. I appreciate it. Like you can't see it, but I'm smiling. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me see. I don't think there's anything else I didn't really mention. You're welcome, Kintaro. So yeah, tomorrow's the last day, guys. Finish off your exchange shops. Transfer everything from your RTAs. Do all we got to do and be on the lookout because tomorrow they will probably, if there is a Twitter post or something about the next update and it comes out early enough, there'll be a video tomorrow talking about that probably when I get home from work, if I work at all. So for the bonus, can you get that with the defensive thing? The bonus. I don't know what you're talking about, Thunder. The bonus. For the bonus, can you get the thing that with the defensive thing? I don't know what the defensive thing is. Or the bonus. Oh, yeah, the 120 power. Yeah, like for those weapons, For the Supreme and the Reverence, you need 120 power to get their full potential out of them. And they're still some of the best weapons in the game to have. So until Reverence and Supreme are phased out as weapons, Raid and the new Rain weapon that's coming, until those weapons come, 120 power is very, very necessary for these weapons. But until you have them, it's not that bad if you don't have it. Like, I respect in order to get it. But if Raid and the Fin weapon comes, then and they don't have a requirement for power, then I'll have no need. I'll probably restat and get like more wisdom or something. Probably. Alrighty. So I think that wraps up everything, my friends. I wish you good luck on your last ditch efforts, be them farming or just getting drops to exchange or just doing anything. You know, I wish you the best luck at it. How much should you pay me to farm EXP for you? For you? I thought you meant for me. I don't know. It's a lot of work. It's a load of work. How much is that? I don't even know how much that is. Well, I don't know, but if I was getting paid, I'd have to do an hour a day. Every day. Like, it would take a long time. Oh, fuck. 200 hours? If it was work, 200 hours would be like $4,000. If it was my work anyway. But, fuck. 200 hours, I don't know. If you did 2 hours a day, it would take you 100 days. Guilty. That was just a gross exaggeration. But 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. Every day. For the rest of my life. Oh yeah, they do. 130 is such a goal. I don't know the price. I don't know. Like $1 a billion. $1 for a billion experience. Exactly. If it was $1 a billion experience, then it'd be done in, I think it's 500 billion altogether, like 100 billion a level. Yeah. Yeah. $1 a day. Oh, I wish we had 10 OC restores too. But if it was $1 a billion experience, then it'd be $500 to do it. If it was $2 a billion experience, then it would be $1,000 to do it. Just to put it in perspective. That's how long it takes to get to 135. No serious stores. Not for leveling up. Fuck, dude, that's too easy. But Mocha asked, are the event accessories needed for the skill reward from the dungeon? They are not, because I got a skill without the accessories on. I stopped wearing them near the end. Reward up EXP. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I bet they look into it. I bet. Eldritch Beast reward up and Lucifer reward up. We haven't had that in forever. For half a second, when I just glanced over and all I saw was PCEB, my eyes were like, porn reward up. I'm like, what? I want porn reward up. Let's go. Are the buds good? They're okay. If you add them up and you have the Magatamas from the non-Coropon, then you can make a super mag. But if you don't have the, we'll call them actual pay-to-win mags, then they don't have that much of a reward, that much of a value. But it's still good to have them. Not priority number one for sure. Hades helmet's priority number one. Hidden helmet. Faux show. Man, it's like 2 a.m. boys. Oh shit, the data mine. Oh no. Okay. I've been waiting for this Fire Emblem data mine to come. See, Fire Emblem has people that data mine the games. When new updates come, they find out everything is in the game. I'm like, damn, I wish they had that in Onigiri. But these new characters are coming tonight, and I want to know what their stats were like. 50 BST, fuck. That's so low. Oh my god. It's 1 a.m. for you. You put the Fire Ogre on EB's bow. I'm making the sword soon since I have Tempest. Yeah, for sure. It's hard to put the event Ogies. You got to put them on one weapon. That's a pro tip. If you get an event Ogie, put them only on the weapon you main. Don't fuck around with them. Unless you have planned to build a second set of mags just for that. Like, arguably so, if you had Twin Sword Tempests, then it would be okay to put Icicle Punishment on Twin Sword because Twin Sword's main element is ice. Like, that's like 150 base ice. But then again, Mikami mags are coming, so not that important. But it's just something worth considering. But you never know in 2 years if they're just going to be like, hey, look, new mags that do elements. It's like, oh shit. Your brother says you're nocturnal. A lot of us are. I'm not exactly a morning person. Like, I'm a morning person under specific conditions. Like, if I naturally wake up and it's 7 a.m. and the sun is out, I am in love with life. However, if it's not and I wake up at 12 and that's it. Can we get a Vanguard like Toshi, but a dragon one? Like a girl that turns into a dragon? That'd be sweet. Oh. Oh, that's quite good. Huh. Okay. And she could be the dragon next to Genbu? Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that'd be cool. Dragon Vanguard, like something like a Chinese dragon, like a China dress kind of Vanguard that like kicks and dragon kicks and waterfall punches and all that stuff. Well, um, so there's Genbu the turtle, there's Byakko the tiger, Suzaku the phoenix, and um, Seiryu the dragon. That's the four divine beasts of Chinese mythology. You might notice I said Suzaku the Phoenix, and that's why he's named that, and that's why he's red, and that's why he uses fire. I'm telling you, Dragon Arc Assist Vanguard, Dragon Arc Mount. Dragon Arc Mount would be so cool. Ride a little boat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. I'm down for the mount too, but yeah, the little human version, yeah. That'd be really cool. Yeah. No shush. Well, like, there's the lolly version of Satan, the lolly version of Lucifer, lolly version of the Dragon Arc. Like, they could all be there. Byakko would be us in terms of being the West. Yeah, because they are attributed to the four cardinal directions. There's that. But what really defines the center of the world? Like, all our maps are based off, like, Europe. Like, we're the West from Europe. Japan's the East from Europe. But there's no North and South, essentially. Like, there's South America, but that's, like, southwest of it. There's no real cardinal direction. Like, there's no... Like, the Earth... Like, yeah, there's the equator. If you want to go from the equator, then have at it. But assist partners are really good. Yeah, the one from the anime. It'd be cool to finally see Byakko, Seiryu, and Suzaku. They'd be fun. Phoenix... I mean, we already have Ho-Oh. So, I don't even think we'd get Suzaku because we have Ho-Oh. Like, Ho-Oh is essentially the Suzaku Vanguard. We already have that. Because it's just the Phoenix. Kirin could be the tiger, but I don't think Kirin's a tiger, but she reminds me of a tiger. But she's more of a unicorn. I don't even know what the fuck a Kirin is. I think they're unicorns. I don't know. You know, Azura as a Vanguard. I mean, we have that, but there should be skins that let you have divine possessions walk around as their Vanguard if you have them. That should definitely be a thing. Like, I should be able to walk around with Kirin. I should be able to walk around with Azura, with Miroku, with all this stuff. She's a giraffe, but she's a unicorn. In Monster Hunter, Kirins are like unicorns. And in, like, Final Fantasy, Kirin's like lightning. And then Kirin is like different in everything. In Naruto, Kirin is lightning. But yes, San. No. I can in a bit. But San, you are internet famous. I read an article earlier today, and it was talking about a YouTube music channel, like Brawl something, for they do a lot of Nintendo music, and Nintendo is taking down the channel because it has all this Nintendo music on it. And there was an article done, and it showed a whole bunch of comments talking about what's going on with the channel. And in the article, they featured your comment, a comment from Santoru3 with a picture of the guy from Code Geass. And let me get my phone here. What did you say? I have the photos here. Let me see here. I took a picture of it. You said, Nintendo, time to censor, copyright claim, and strike our fans. Sony, time to censor sexual stuff on female characters' busts. Microsoft, hold my beer, guys. And they featured your comment in the fucking stream of comments in the article. I was like, I know that guy. That's San. That's San. I've seen that guy comment before. And they put your comment in the article. I was reading it. I'm like, oh, what's all this? And I looked through it. I'm like, oh my god, that's San. That's San of all people. It was really cool. Yeah, it's legendary as fuck. Legendary. Yeah. It was an article on Sankaku Complex. Yeah. and it was they featured your comment. It was really cool. I was like, hey, I know that guy. How the fuck did I do that? I don't even know what jump I did. What did I do? Did I jump up here or something? Like, I don't know what I did. I don't know. I was just jumping. I wasn't even thinking. What did I do? Now I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Was I jumping on these? Because I usually jump on these. I don't know. No, he's not. No. Hotaru's modal 7th. Who's winning RTA right now anyway? Moonless Sky, Shisheki, Fixed Oni Blitz, Brim X. There is Hotaru there, modal 7ths. Who's the Sky person? I don't know. Could be anyone. We need weapons. Yeah, we need Elios. We need stuff. I'm so relieved. I'm looking at the new stats and stuff for Fire Emblem. Like, they're not that good. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, I can keep focusing on the ones I want. I don't have to worry about it at all. One character is just good altogether, but I don't have to worry about it, which is fantastic. Like, there's no power creep, which is always nice. Okay, guys, this is supposed to be a 10-minute video. It's an hour and a half. You can use assist in Guard Purgatorium. No, wow. Whoa, I can't do that. That's my life. That's my everything. What the bride? My Corrin's super good. I'm getting her up there. It's where all my orbs are going. She's at like if I don't have Robin or Corrin, I lose. It's that quick. They're that important. I lose. They're the water dragon of Fire Emblem. What bosses are beating your ass? Tell me who's beating your ass. Who's beating your ass? Who do we need power creep for? Unless it's Purple Mephi, then we have an argument. If it's Purple Mephi, then I'm gonna tell you, the only power creep you need is a group of 5. Oh, I'm getting tired. Wait, is she not on here? She's not. That's weird. $14 minutes ago. No wonder I didn't see it. Oh. Does she not have a page? She does, but it's not there yet. Okay. She's kind of meh. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. Ooh. Eh. Whoa. No, don't do that. No. Do not. No. That's literal thousands of dollars. No. No. Heavenly Shields? Yeah, Heavenly Shields are good when they work, for sure. What dungeon has the Spirit Mirror Shards in the first few rooms? My preferred place to go for Spirit Mirror Shards is Hikigane Cave. There's a lot of archers in Hikigane Cave. That's the place in Tanegashima across from the cat. Bunch of archers in there. I usually go there, pick up a lot of drops. I was actually counting my 5 stars today. I was counting them. But only specific. I was counting how many of them I got that were like pity breaks. Like characters I wasn't trying to go for that weren't on focus that I got. And I was like, fuck, I have so many. What's the no? Is the no to the Hikigane cave? Yeah, if you need friendship items and Hermit Crab Grotto Body Party, yeah, it's good because there's a lot of enemies. Done flex? Okay. It was greater than 10, but that's not a crazy number. But I can. Oh no! Don't hack my phone. Gives Oreo runs away. I'm imagining a little, like, you know the rabbit traps with the stick in the box and they put like a carrot there and the bunny goes to get it and they get trapped. Imagine like you and that with Oreos. But then you like eat through the box and it's like rawr, and it's like it doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay guys, we're almost an hour and a half in. Um Hey Sam, I guess if that's how you want to end it, then sure. I did this a little earlier. We predicted a lot of stuff. I think it's either going to boil down to one of things. So don't end it. Okie dokie. I think it's going to come down to one of 4 things. Chronologically, Sam, what came first? Gargoyles or Oguchi? The Ice Wolf? What came first? Because I think it's either going to be Ice Wolf or Gargoyles, or it's going to be Hades Elio. So Ice Wolf came first, then it's either going to be Hades. It's either going to be Hades. Either going to be Ice Wolf, Hades, or the summer event. Wait, Ice Wolf came before Hades? Really? So then it's either going to be Ice Wolf or summer event. Oh, I thought Hades came like whenever. I thought Hades was a whenever update. So it's either going to be Ice Wolf, Hades, or Summer. Then the Gargs are way far away. Really far away. So either Ice Wolf, and there's a reason I say Ice Wolf, Hades, or Summer, just because the fact that the Ice Wolf is in the premium non-Corupon right now. But when did the Kotonaha sisters come? Kotonaha, yeah, they were the first skin. Were they the first skins? Even before Zunko? It was the Ice Wolf weapons. You're right, because the Hades weapons are just the gold versions of the Ice Wolf weapons. Okay, so essentially what we're saying is it's gonna be Hound Dog, Kappa. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, okay. So Ice Wolf. So we got Zanko way before we were supposed to get Ice Wolf. Interesting. And we got Kotonoha before we're supposed to get Ice Wolf too. And we can tell that just because of the unit. Loli Mia is a Christmas thing, so I don't think we're gonna get Loli Mia in July or June. It's either gonna be Ice Wolf or Summer Event then. Summer Event or Ice Wolf. Or they throw us a random curveball. And they give us Orihime. Oh, wouldn't that be a shit? I'm also kind of personally on the train of. I'm kind of personally on the train that I don't really want to roll for anything and I want to save. I want to put aside a little bit of money, like every month for when Orihime comes. Like I want to have like an Orihime fund. What? No. Only Blitz gets fixed. That'd be nice too, for sure. You don't roll for Ibaraki? Or do you? Do you roll for Ibaraki? She's one of them? She's real? Oh, she's a gold. Okay. I was so confused. Golds aren't that hard to get then. That's not too bad. I decided to run this because I haven't done it yet all day. This might be the last time I get to do this the entire update. I missed. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Just Kamehameha the boss. I need some water. Oh my god. Brownie? Oh my god, I want brownie. I'm hyped. I have no mag. Like, oh my god, I have like not much on right now. I have a Corona mag on. Ah, my cooldown isn't there. Oh, it didn't let me hit it. Will there be an event? Probably. I think PC had another event where they got a free Vanguard. I don't know what it was, but they did. But you weren't allowed to pick the same one you picked from Gala. I'll pick Dart Miyamoto. Right then. I think I picked Dart Miyamoto last time. I picked Oda last time. Dart Miyamoto. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Um... Gonna get these 3 Akane runs done, that's for sure. You want Mushai? I don't know what Mushai is. Oh, Musashi. I was like, what the fuck? I need that water, boys. I need that water. Oh, oh sweet. I still have some barbecue chips because my dad ate all my chips today. I opened them up like this morning. I offered him some last night. I offered him up last night. Offered him some. Didn't want any. This morning his what are those? I'm like, chips. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat them. I'm like, what? When she's grown up, she'll have legs of steel. Ugh, be fun. Except grown up Akane is the assist and grown up Aoi is the vanguard. I'd be down for that. Oh, oh, sweet. That'd be so cool. Okay, so you know what I'm imagining? Like an adult Akane, she'd be so powerful. She would literally have, imagine it's Water Dragon 7, but every single Water Dragon is an icicle punishment. 3 icicle punishments coming out of the staff. That'd be so cool. What am I putting on my raid? It's a good question. The raid doesn't have a unique... I'm putting a combo set card. No, I'm not. But yeah, it'd be so cool to have the triple ice punishment. My raid's probably going to be Lance of Flame 7. Lance of Flame 7... I guess Collapsing Blade? Man, I'm a mature lolly because every time I go to the casino, they want to see my ID. My facial hair isn't good enough. Apparently, I'm a child. I wouldn't put Lance of Flames 6. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like, Lance of Flames 7 for sure. Colossal Blade 7, if I have it for sure. No. That's how I get banned for life. But on the raid, it might be Lance of Flames, Collapsing Blade. Like, it might be that. I can't really see myself putting any other normal skill on it. I might put Akane Thunder Beast 7 if it's good. Because that exists, right? Yeah. If Fire Beast is good, I'll put it on it. Oh, why do the water dragons feel weaker? Because they do less damage, but they do more ticks of damage. So you'll see higher numbers on rank 5, but you have less numbers. So to compensate for one extra hit, it lowers the damage overall, but overall it's still going to do more damage. But for Ogies, I'm probably going to put... I'm going to try Carbon Flare. I don't know if it's that good or not, but I'm going to try it. I have it, so... Carbon Flare is a Fire Dark Ogie, so it's a good weapon to put it on. Carbon Flare and Deitenryu. Deitenryu Megaforce, probably. Just because it's multi-hit, dark, if it's that good. I probably won't want to put Abyssal Embrace, to be honest. But I might even throw Shalom on it. If Shalom puts out really good... Because Shalom is a multi-hit multi-hit mood. Ooh, that's scary. That's the Taco Ogi. Carbon Flare. Fire Dark. The White Brilliance. Maybe Zunda Arrow 7. I don't know. That's my mood. Fire Dark. Let me think here. The White Brilliance is going to be Rolling Thunder for sure. Yeah, Rolling Thunder 7 for sure. Rolling Thunder, Zunda Arrow 7. I don't know about Zunda Saber. I probably wouldn't do it. Like Water Dragon 7. Yeah, I'm probably putting Water Dragon 7 on it. Yeah. 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 Zunda Arrow 7, Rolling Thunder 7, and Water Dragon 7. Basically the same thing as my El Sin, but I hate Thundercrack, and probably Zunda Arrow is a better option to have over Thundercrack, because I won't need 2 Rolling Thunders, I won't need 2 Water Dragons. Did he die to me spinning the stick? Got him. Oh, and by the way, Slalom is easy to level up because every single tick of the attack is a Duracost. Oh, the White Flash, definitely the White Flash can be my favorite. Always miss. Does good multi-hit on both Tiamats... What? Does good multi-hit on both Tiamats and only just unreliable on the hit... Oh, yeah. Friggin' Tiamat's miss all the time. Tiamat's always like teleporting and shit. Do I have any other weapons? I have a bow. Wow, how do you hit triangle, L1, L2, switch? How do you do that so fast? Frig, bow is hard. The Hades weapon is going to be... There's no need to click triangle? Oh. The Hades weapon is Whirlwind Thrust 7, Stone Spire 7, Stone Spire 6. When I played... I'll show you how I played bow. Okay? When I played bow, I didn't even know about the triangle button. No. This is what I did. I got to line up this reticle here so it's red, and I'm going to shoot him. That's how I played bow. It's red. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, it's red? Okay, I can shoot him. It's red. I could shoot him. Like, that's how I played bow. Like, day one. I have an other side? This is a bow. I thought I had my other side spear. Oh, well. Yeah. Not today, lizard. Are you using the mountain? Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm putting Gakaho Force on it, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna have the Gakaho Tornado. Like, I don't think I'll have double Earth Ogi, but it'd be really fun. But Gakaho, since Gakaho's Wind and Mountain, it's the perfect weapon for it. It's a straight upgrade of Zenith. Yeah, you gotta have Gakaho on it. But yeah, Earth Upending Spear and Gakaho seems good. Can't wait to see what the cooldown's like. I haven't used the move in years, for sure. I love it. I used to use that on Satan when it first came out. They gave us Ogi 4 mid while we were fighting Satan. It was so cool. Came right out. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get Ogi 4. I don't own a Hyper Ogi. But I will admit that I ran Zunko half as much as I ran this event. For me, the White Brilliance is going to be really, really powerful because it's going to... It's going to scale off Lightning Element, so even if I use Water Dragon, it's still going to be really good. Shit. Oh, the Ogi's on my White Brilliance. Probably Aosame Force and Sublime. And if it's not Aosame, I might even put... No, I won't. Aosame Force and Spirit Blast Sublime. I don't even know what Splasher Sublime is. The guy in that video used it. Spirit Blast Sublime, yeah. Yeah. And Aosame Force. Basically the same thing as the El Sin, but without... But I'm going to substitute Thundercrack for Zunda Arrow, hopefully. If Zunda Arrow doesn't stay on, then that's the end of that. I'll try. Go in there. I'll have 2 Spirit Blast Sublimes to do it, so I'll just go... Man, I posted the stats to my friends in the Facebook group, and they're like, I don't even care. I'm not even looking. I'm not even commenting. What's Pokey Pokes Shadow Strike Sublime? Soaring Shadow Strike Sublime. I don't even know where to put it. I could put it on the I could put it on the White Brilliance, like have that in Spirit Blast, but I don't know. Can I send you a list of what you need to get for Spear, like weapons? Maybe. You have to send me something later. Find out about it. Remind me. And if I got time, I'll just tell you things you gotta do. Hey Hayes, how you doing? It might be good. It's Pierce. Because, you know, Spear has all the Pierce element. I'll no, I can't put it on that weapon. But it'll be good with the Rain mags. Rain and Pierce mags are coming. Num 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 num. Num num num. Num 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 num. Num num num. Hey. Collect. I will be farming that event. Work will call me. I'll be like, no, I have to do this event. Probably not. Probably not. But after June though, work's gonna be calling me more. After June, I think so. That's what they're telling me. PS Vita was missed potential. Well, they didn't have exclusive games. Like, PS Vita just had all the anime games, but like, it just didn't fly. It didn't have Mario Kart. It didn't have, man. That's literally it. It didn't have Mario Kart or Smash Brothers. Like, it didn't have it didn't have, the Vita just didn't have stuff. Like the DS is what, like, a portable console is what the kids have, and the kids play the Mario games. The kids play the Nintendo games. The Vita was for like young adolescents who liked like anime games that are as close to hentai as you can get without being hentai, and they're not going to play those games on the bus. Like, they're not going to play. Well, there was one game on the Vita I loved it. It was a card game on the Vita. It was really fun. You like played with waifus, and it was really really fun. And you had to rub your characters to take off their clothes to level them up. You had to rub. You had to rub the screen. You had to rub them in places they liked. You had to rub everywhere to get them to evolve, and then they evolved. And that game, I can't play that in public. It was really fun. You did, legit. I'll try to find the trailer for it and send it to you later. But you had to rub them. You had to rub them to evolve them. Rub, 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 rub. Oh, the police can't help you. There was this seal, and this seal, you kept rubbing him until he had an orgasm. Or at least he looked like it. This game was great. This was in Sony's prime. Now Sony won't even let you put like boobs on their games. Cause that's like, it's an attack against women. Honestly. Every attack against hentai is an attack against women. And that's how we're gonna win this war. It's a woman's right to dress or not dress or be sexy. It's every man and woman's right to be sexy. Onigiri won't get banned because it makes money. I want to find that game now because you're all here and I have people to talk to. Monster Mon Musu or something? Monster Mon Peace. I just remembered it. Monster Mon Peace. Naked gameplay. This game was so fun. When did it come out? 2017? No way. No. 2014. Came out in 2014. IGN gave it a 4.9 out of 10. You uncultured swines. I still need to download the music from that game. Oh my god. There's this one song. It played in Hokkaido. It was such a good song. I actually recorded it on my phone and would listen to it like a file, like as a voice message. Well, the Moe Dungeon Explorer game's coming to the Switch soon, and it's not going to be censored. And the whole purpose of the game is to go through the labyrinths that are infinite and different, and they don't exactly they don't got something wrong with them. Them wrong kind of people. But there's this game coming, Labyrinth Explorer or something, Omega Labyrinth 2. And and this is my understanding of the game's story, is that a girl wants to go into the game and she wants to gather a group of companions to go into these infinite dungeon labyrinth games, like this Dungeon Explorer, Infinite Labyrinth, turn-based explorer, dungeon crawler game, that's the word. And she's going in because she wants to try and find the Holy Grail in one of the dungeons. And when she gets the Holy Grail, she's going to wish for her boobs to get bigger because she thinks they should be bigger. And apparently the more you play, the bigger your boobs get. And then you get stronger. And it's fantastic. That died. Oh, I gotta accept these achievements, holy crap. And I never did get my Aoi or Akane outfits, ever. And I sent 3 tickets. Not even that I'd wear them or not, but it's just the principle of it. Annoying. You did? Wow. What's that Thanos quote? Like the I don't know, he says something about like the strongest something require the strongest wills. I don't know. The strongest choices. Like me makes a video to help everybody get it, doesn't actually get it myself. That's a Jesus move. Self-sacrifice. No, it's not. I'm either white or black. Oh, that sucks, dude. Tomorrow's the last day for it, though. Yeah, I am. Yeah, usually white or black. Speaking of undies. Oh, I bet she would. Boring, but it's pure. It's beautiful. Pristine. I almost said something to compare it to, but if I would have, you would have held me to it forever, so I'm not going to. But, and even if you say do it, do it, do it, no, it wouldn't be good. This was a bad example. What's beneath isn't pure. Oh yes, these are shiro pantsu, white and pristine. Like it's the color porcelain. Porcelain is a nice white color. No one's ever looked at porcelain and said, man, that's ugly. Porcelain, like the porcelain is the color of your toilet. You've never looked at a toilet and said, man, that white toilet's ugly. It's only when the toilet gets hair and shit on it and you can see the impurities that the toilet is ugly. White is pure. A white toilet is a good toilet. It's welcoming. Think about it. The toilet is the safe space of all mankind. Nothing ever hurts you on the toilet. It is the safe haven. Having a rough day at school, you go to the toilet. Having a fight with your family, you go to the bathroom. Having a hard time dealing with your food, you go to the bathroom and you always leave refreshed. The toilet is salvation. The toilet bowl is like a halo from the heavens to bring forth salvation unto those who are wounded. Yeah, it was, yeah. Like, I said, I'm white like a toilet. No one's ever seen an ugly toilet. People don't have different colored toilets. All toilets are white. No. There's nothing disgusting about a clean toilet. Toilet is for dogs. Exactly. You wouldn't let your dog drink out of a dirty old fucking bucket in the water in the woods. You let him drink out of the golden throne or the white throne. But it's not even you let him, he just does it. My cat drank out of the toilet too. It's fine. We cleaned it for them. Did you do that? I don't think you drank out of the toilet. No. Are you trying to comment? Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon, though. Ignore you. That's impossible. But I am gonna have to go to bed soon, guys. It's almost 3 in the morning. I'm getting right tired. Yeah, go to bed. I'm going Super Saiyan, I guess. I think my life choice. I'll answer your question for you right here. This is how. No, not at all. I'm just saying white is the color of purity. It is the unfallible color. Oh yeah, I absolutely do. Right there. They're porcelain. It's the purest metal. Like it's fucking pure. It's pure. I don't even know. I'm gonna look up porcelain. I don't even think it's a metal, but porcelain. It's a ceramic. Porcelain is a ceramic material made by heating clay-type materials to high temperatures. It includes clay in the form of kaolinite. There's a distinction between hard paste porcelain fried at 1400 Celsius and soft paste. Porcelain is pure. Porcelain's awesome. Gold star. Are you for real? You see Yoshi Scream 24/7 stream? Yoshi stream. On your YouTube? Oh, weird. Be a long day, you get that coffee. And know that I love you. Alrighty, gang. Tomorrow's a big day for anyone who's not caught up. Make the best of it. No regrets. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night if we have an update post. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nighty-night.